Hey crypto fans, thanks for joining me here on Altcoin Radar. Today guys, I'm going to give you guys a solid case as to why I personally think that a $300 BAT token is definitely possible in the long term. And as always guys, hey, if you enjoy the content that I create, then go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, because why not, right? And also guys, hey, feel free to follow me here on Twitter as well. You can find the link to it in the description below the video. Hey, if you're into talking about altcoins and NFTs all day long, then go ahead, give me a follow, and hey, we'll chat from there. All right guys, so before, you probably saw the thumbnail and was like, this guy's smoking something or whatever, because that's a Moon Boy prediction. So, and honestly, it does sound like it quite a bit. It really does. But trust me here, you guys. This is going to be a little bit of a long video, so bear with me here. If you really want to figure out and see where I'm coming from on this, I promise you, I have a very solid case for why I personally think that this is possible. Okay, now for those of you who aren't long-term holders, if you're more of a short-term thinker and you only think in terms of 10 minutes instead of 10 years, then go ahead and exit out of this video, because this video is not going to be for you. Okay, this video is for people who know how to invest in things, and people who know how to see the bigger picture in things, and people who know how to hold on to their investments for the long term. So guys, with that said, let's get started. All right guys, so the first thing I want to show you guys is I'm going to be comparing BAT and the basic attention token and Brave overall. I'm going to be comparing the whole entire project to pretty much Google, okay? And you'll see why. Trust me, there's a lot to this. I've thought about this quite a bit. Just hear me out here, okay? So the first thing I want to show you guys real quick is, let's see here. So as we go to Asset Dash, we can see that Google is currently trading at, it's got a market cap of, right around $1.9 trillion, okay? 1.9 trillion. The other day it was at 2 trillion, a little above 2 trillion, okay? So to go put that into perspective, as we can see here, you guys, it has taken, Google, it's gone from 2004 when it was trading at just $54.15 all the way up to now where it's at, $2,875 per share, okay? Now, it has taken that many years to go that high, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? It has taken that many years to get to up to a $1.9 trillion market cap, okay? Now, this is where the long-term thing comes into consideration here, okay? Brave is a project that is, the whole Brave browser is built, it's pretty much built on Chromium, okay? Which is it's pretty much a code base that's built by Google. Here, I'll go ahead and just read this to you real quick. So Chromium is a free and open source code base for a web browser, principally developed and maintained by Google. Google uses the code to make its Chrome browser, which has additional features. The Chromium code base is widely used. All browsers released with the Chromium name and logo are built by other parties. So Brave is built on top of Chromium. Most of us pretty much already know this. Most of us who know Brave pretty well, we already know this. And so this is what I'm getting at. I do not think that, obviously, because it's built on top of something that's owned by Google, I don't think, obviously, that it can ever have the chance of getting as big as Google in terms of market cap goes and whatnot. Here's the thing, guys. If Brave grew and continues to grow as much as it has been, and if it can reach a market cap of even 1/4 of Google, okay, just 1/4, all right, 1/4 of Google. That really, within this type of time frame, okay? I'm talking, let's see here, 14, what is 2000, whoops, get out of there. What is 2021 minus 2004? So within 17 years, okay, so that takes 17 years, all right. Within 17 years, all right, so basic attention token has gone from, I don't remember what the beginning market cap was, obviously, but from 2017 to 2021, in 5 years so far, it's gotten up to a a market cap of, where it's at right now steadily of about $1.5 billion, okay? Now, if it got even up to a quarter of where Google is, I mean, think about that. I mean, Brave is growing fast. It's growing very, very fast. They've got extremely good products out there. I mean, they've just got a ton of great products out there that, you just can't compete with. They got Brave Talk, they've got the Firewall plus VPN, they've got Brave Playlist, they've got Brave Rewards, they've got the Brave Browser, they've got Brave Search. And then they've got the basic attention token that's behind it. And it's just overall, it's a fantastic ecosystem that is continuing to grow and grow and grow. I mean, monthly active users, 42.1 million. It's continuing to grow more and more and more over time. And it's just going to keep continuing to grow, you guys. And overall, that just means more and more money is going to be brought into this as well. So here's where I'm going to come out with my price, okay? So trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. All right, so in the long term, if it went up to even a quarter of what Google is worth, I'm going to go with, $2 trillion because that's pretty much like, Google's going to continue to grow as well, obviously. So we're going to go with $2 trillion for this. So therefore, a quarter of that would be $500 billion for a market cap for, the basic attention token. Long term, you guys. Remember, I'm talking long term. So potentially, maybe 10 years from now, okay? Because 10 years from now would be roughly where, Google is at right now, 17 years later. So, at, 10 years from now, it would mean basic attention token has been trading for about 15 years or so. So, at $500 billion market cap, I mean, it's definitely possible. There's a lot of other coins that, as, more money gets put into these coins and tokens, the more all these the more that all these market caps are going to continue to rise more and more over the future. So I mean, for the basic attention token to continue to grow like that, I personally think it's possible. I really, really do. I just don't see why it wouldn't be as long as it's continuing to grow slowly but surely over time. And that's exactly what's happening. It is growing slowly but surely over time. So let's see here. So we are going to take let's see here, where is it? We are going to take, 1.5 billion for their circulating supply, obviously. 1.5 billion, all right, and we are going to multiply it by 300 because that's about where I came with my price prediction. So $300, which came out to a market cap of 450 billion, you guys. That is exactly how I came up with the number 300, okay? It would give us roughly a $450 billion market cap, which is about a quarter, a little less than a quarter of where Google is at right now. And I personally believe that I think BAT and Brave could potentially get there someday. Hey, I guess you could call me a Brave or a BAT maxi, but hey, I absolutely love this project, so I don't see why it couldn't reach that high. I really don't. They've got great products. They've got a great team behind them. They've got a phenomenal community behind them, and they've got people that love the project, and they've got, just a lot of people that are continuing to build the project to, more and more higher and higher heights as time goes on. And personally, I don't see why it wouldn't grow to that big in the long term. So that's exactly how I came out with that number, you guys. And I know this sounds like a Moon Boy video and a Moon Boy type of price prediction, but trust me, the case that I have made for it, I feel is pretty solid. I really do. I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. I really don't. And again, guys, this is a long-term perspective, okay? I am not talking short-term here, all right? And as more and more money gets put into these projects, all these other projects like, BAT are going to continue to rise as well. So, hey, when Brave is at a point where it's got, billions of monthly active users instead of millions, I mean, you can just, I'm telling you, this project is going to soar in the long term. I promise you, it definitely is. Not financial advice, obviously, but just my personal opinion. So, all right, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I hope that this made sense to you, though. But again, guys, hey, before you guys leave, again, don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Twitter here with the link in the video description down below. And also, guys, hey, With that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video or chatting with me here on Twitter.